What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We've got another request coming through from Jamie today.
Yes.
And Jamie's last request was Fog Hat. We did Slow Ride, and you guys really loved that one. Took you back, and we had a fun experience with that one.
I love that one, too. That one was fun.
That one had some sexual innuendo that I figured out midway through the video. Sam caught on to it a little faster than I did, but that was a fun one to do.
Yeah.
And so we really appreciate Jamie. He's supported us many times on the channel. Been a long time supporter, so thank you so much. But not just thank you to Jamie. Thank you everybody out there who comes through, views, likes, comments, subscribed. All that stuff has made our channel an amazing place.
Yeah. Thanks for making our community so inclusive and fun.
Exactly. And so we're doing today Steely Dan for the first time. This has been heavily requested in the comments. You guys are saying, when are we going to get to some Steely Dan? Thank you, Jamie. We got here. And I'm excited to check it out, though, because you guys have been suggesting it in the comments so much. It has just taken us a while to get here. So lots of hype, lots of build up for Steely Dan.
Yes, and now we're finally here, so I'm excited to check it out.
We're doing FM, which is off of it's from a movie soundtrack, the movie of the same name. And this is interesting as well for me because we've heard a little bit about the AM, FM, radio and how that came to be, and AM was before FM.
Yeah, which AM was mostly like news broadcasts and stuff like that, I believe.
You're probably right for the most part. I don't know if that's completely true.
I learned about that in university, so that's why I had that idea.
Yeah, I don't know, though, if they were also incorporating music in the AM portion. I think the idea with FM as well, the reason why it was so hyped up was because of the clarity and some of the changes in, the frequency modulation.
Yeah.
That's what it's about, right? So,
anyways, technology development.
Yeah, so you guys can let us know some of those details because it's obviously a technological development that was predating our time. So, we love learning on the channel, so you guys can help us with that. But FM, Steely Dan is making a song about a movie as well, like we said, 1978.
Yeah.
And
that's when it was released.
Yeah, so other than that, let's get into some Steely Dan. You ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go. Okay.
Grapefruit wine. Kick off your high heel sneakers. It's party time. The girls don't seem to care what's on, as long as they play till dawn. Nothing but blues and Elvis and somebody.
They don't care.
As long as the mood is right. No static, no static, no static. And no static at all.
Okay. think we're getting some funked up music. As a matter of fact, Steely Dan.
Even before the saxophone came in, I was even saying this kind of has like a funky, little bit of a jazz feel.
Definitely
to me.
got a jazz feel to it.
Yeah.
And are you enjoying it? I know it's been a while since we've had a saxophone solo in our songs that we've been reacting to. So are you enjoying it? Because I know in that past you have.
Yeah, I'm enjoying this as a whole even before the saxophone came in. But the saxophone came in and it was like a little cherry on top. I was like, nice.
It fit in really well. I wasn't even like expecting it. It just kind of popped out of nowhere, which was really cool.
Like you said, it fit in really well though.
You don't often get that. Sometimes music can be predictable. This is not the sense, even right from the beginning.
Which I think also is kind of ironic because I feel like part of even the message of the song is that you don't have to have like a certain song or a certain thing on the radio to have a good time. It's like they're saying like they don't really care what's playing as long as the mood is right and the energy is good and they're having a good time, right?
Well, go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say, which again, it's like you don't need it to be predictable. It just needs to flow and feel good and like have a good time.
Yeah, I agree, but I also think it's representing that it's the quality of the music that's important.
How they said no static.
Exactly. If it's very clear, which I totally agree with. I'm all over this, guys. I've said it in the past. If you're new to the channel, you may not have heard me say that sound quality is really, really important to my listening experience.
Yes, he does say that a lot.
And that's because I have a recording engineering background. And the production on this is so fantastic. The production value is outstanding. Really like the way it's mixed as well. Everything blends together nicely. I like how they have this really funky groove in the bass line, but then it's offset by this really dry electric guitar.
Yeah.
Plays off of each other beautifully.
Yep.
And so, I mean, coming back to that message that you were talking about, I think that's relevant to the FM, right? Of FM, I think, as we were reading, provides a little bit more clarity in the music that you're listening to.
Better quality.
That's what they're alluding to.
It's like
alongside
the next step in the radio development.
Yeah, alongside the messaging that they're talking about in the song. So loving it thus far. Really, really cool. Hard not to like this one. Hard not to smile when you listen to this one. Let's see where we go.
Give her some funked up music. She treats you nice. Feed her some hungry reggae. She'll love you twice.
Okay.
The girls don't seem to care tonight, as long as the mood is right. No static, no static, no static. No static at all.
Love those keys too. Nice. Nice drum fill there.
Crushing it.
Jeez. It's a long solo. That might be the longest saxophone solo I've ever heard.
Me too. Definitely.
I mean, there was one, we did a Bruce Springsteen song, I think it was Rosalita, and there was a really long I feel like I remember it being long, saxophone solo in that one, but I feel like this is longer, and that was great. Crushed it. Fantastic solo.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that. And I feel like it sat in with the song really well and brought a lot of like kind of like life and energy to the song.
Yeah, it was almost like it was the vocal. It was, replicating
Singing.
the vocal for the, back half of the song, but setting the tone beautifully. There was also like a elongated key note that was consistent throughout, and it was sitting so far back in the mix you like almost can't even hear it, but it's fantastic because then the other keys are layered on top of it, and it's perfect. It just I love the way that sounded, and I could just imagine the vibe. Like he was talking about the girls don't care and they just want to have fun basically, and I can just imagine like being in a car and this comes on FM radio, and everybody just starts loving it, jamming out to it and having a great time. I feel like this is a great time song.
Yeah, or like I was kind of envisioning like everybody being congregated at like somebody's house, like having like a house party type of speaks, and then that like radio being played, and everybody's just like hanging out, having, because you talked about wine in the beginning as well, like drinking a glass of wine, relaxing, jamming out to the music.
There you go. And so you had fun jamming out to the music.
Yeah,
as well?
I loved this. This was great.
Yeah.
So thank you for that request, Jamie.
Yeah, it was great. Really strong jazz vibe, as you said.
Yeah, which I really enjoy. Like, I feel like I never really knew that like in the past, I never really knew how much I enjoyed blues and jazz music. Like, I really enjoy both of those.
I really liked in this one the composition as a whole. It seemed like it was seamless, the transitions in and out, whether it was into the vocal, into the saxophone section. Like I said, playing off certain areas of the mix. Everything was production quality, top notch, elite level. Really, really enjoyed that. So I don't know if that's customary for Steely Dan as a whole, and this should be what we should expect going forward.
Yeah.
Or if there's a lot of diversity in their catalog. You guys will let us know if this is a good spot to start with and where we should go next. We always appreciate your insights. What kind of content do we do other than Steely Dan on the channel?
We do all different types of music. We do comedy, sports, and history/military. So there's lots for you to choose from.
Thanks for joining us today. Hit that like button before you go. Come back tomorrow. We'll see you then.
Thanks for watching, guys.